Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Back to Basics, and today I've got a slightly different episode. I'm back with my coach, and today we're going to be doing a session based on working my brain to make sure that it's my body doing the actual diving, not just my brain thinking about it. So trying to get my muscle memory better and work on a few things like that. I'm also going to say now that these drills aren't catching drills, so if you see them and you think catch it, then it's not a catching drill, obviously, apart from the warm-up. That I'm just going to kind of speed up a little bit, but it's basically going to be like body techniques for diving and different things like that, so I can work on different strengths, different muscles, work muscles that I've not done before, work on hand-eye coordination and timing, and it's also things like working on legs for bigger jumps, and basically just small things that you kind of need to pick up and learn as a goalkeeper. He thought he'd do a session with me on this, and it's a session that is completely different. It's something that, you know, if you do a session, you kind of think like shooting drills, distribution, but you kind of overlook these sort of things, like these sort of sessions where you're kind of working on things you didn't really know. And for me, at my age as well, like I'm not starting young as a goalkeeper. Most goalkeepers start when they're kids, and for me, I'm starting when I'm 22. Well, I was 21 when I actually started. So for me, muscle memory is non-existent. I haven't played in goal before, and so for me, it's going to be a lot to learn. It's trying to get my muscles working in the perfect way. That's why I struggle with left side diving. It's something that we cover in this video, and we're going to be doing the usual thing. The usual things we do is we kind of kick the ball into hands to start to warm up, and then we do this where we do one side and you kind of rock to the other side and float back. It's just a very good warm up that we do every session. It sometimes varies a little bit, but these warm ups are always very useful. They help out a lot. Always warm up, guys. Make sure you always warm up in your sessions. If you're on your own or if you're with a coach, warm up and warm down. They're two of the most important things. You don't want to be picking up any injuries if you're training hard as well. And this is the other thing we did now. We started on my knees. This is a good thing to do of getting over fear of weak side diving. And I'm diving backwards here because I'm practicing diving onto my lats and my arm, not my elbow. Because I had a really bad technique of actually diving onto my elbow on my left side. It wasn't so bad on my right side. But I dive onto my elbow. That could cause injuries. So this one, I know I'm diving backwards. You should be diving forward to 45 degrees. But like I said, it's working on me getting my arms extended, falling on those lats, falling on that side of the arm, and just really working that, and just keep repeating that. And I'm going to keep doing that, not just with my coach, but just generally in some sessions with myself. And this one, laying down on the front, this is going to be working your back muscles. This one is an absolute killer. If you haven't done it before, you kind of look a bit of a fish out of water, but it's kind of, he throws the ball up and you've got to, it looks easy, but when you're actually in the position, it's a lot harder. You've just got to flick the ball back to him. It works that back muscle. It works your flexibility. It's something I need to work on, is flexibility. And I'm also using the Geo Flux Zeus, if you can see here. This is before I did the review. If you guys haven't seen the review of those, please do check it out. I'll leave the link in the card in the top right hand corner now. Also in the description for you guys to go check out as well. Really, really nice pair of gloves. A hybrid pair of gloves, I should say. Can't talk. Anyway, this one, you can see me here kind of demonstrating kind of what I'm going to be doing, but I'm laying on my sides and it's basically working muscles, kind of going up and flicking. Really struggled with this one. I didn't think I was going to struggle with it as much, because you've got to try and, it's not just like raise your arms up, it's more you've got to get your actual upper bit of your body off the ground, and it's really hard to do. Like, it's working your abs, it's working your side muscles, and it's really helping out. I know these sort of things are hard at the moment. It's going to get easier, it's going to get better. It's something that I'm going to work on a lot. And I appreciate these sessions with my coach. Obviously, I didn't have many sessions with him last season for personal reasons, but that's fine. Like, it's one of those things. I made most of it. I trained on my own extra hard, and I'm still training on my own extra hard as well. It's just good to have one of these sessions once every week or once every 2 weeks or something. Just kind of get some good technique going. So this next one, jumping up and pushing it away. It started off doing a little bit of a slap. It looks pretty funny. Looks a bit camp, but I wasn't very good at it at first. It was practicing jumping with the right leg, or I don't mean the actual right leg. Jumping with the actual preferred. It's really hard to explain. Jumping with the leg that is actually the correct technique. There we go. And it's working on not slapping the ball away, but kind of like palming it and flicking away and getting the clean connections. If you're coming out for a cross, you can't catch it, you can do this to get it away. You can also punch it away, but we weren't practicing punching today. It was more just doing this. I got better at doing it as we went on. As you can see here, I was doing both sides as well, and I could have jumped off with whatever leg I wanted to, but I was trying to do it the right way, and it felt really weird at first. It always will do. Like, I think he said other goalies he's worked off probably still can't do this, but it's something that I want to work on and keep getting better at. and as you can see here, I kind of get the hang of it as I get later on. It's more about just trying to push it as far away as possible out of your 6-yard box, away from danger. Goalkeepers at the moment might be thinking, what on earth are you doing? But trust me, if you haven't done this, then definitely recommend doing it. It's very useful techniques, it's a very useful drill, and it really does help. Like, at first I was thinking a bit like, I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. I know we're just coming out and flicking it. I found it really hard not to catch it, and I know a lot of people say catch it, but we're not trying to catch it. You can see here I get a lot better. I start flicking it a lot further away. But it is really weird not actually catching the ball here and just flicking it. It's something that took a bit of time to get used to more than the actual technique itself. But overall this session was extremely good. It was extremely useful. As you can see here, we kind of kept switching sides. We did this for probably about an hour and a half, and it went really well. I can't wait to do another one of these sessions. It's not just your normal shot stopping session as well. I'm gonna struggle to actually write the title of this video. I've had this video sat here for about a couple weeks now, and I've been kind of looking at it thinking, how do I even commentate this, let alone, I don't know, explain it to you guys? Because it's going to be really hard. So if you're a goalkeeper yourself, then please do let me know what you'd actually talk about. And then here we worked on footwork and then dive into my weak side as well. My footwork's not too much of an issue. It's something that I've practiced quite a bit. As you can see here, my footwork's quite good. It's more just trying to get down to my left side cleanly and diving forward. And the footwork I'm quite impressed with actually watching it back. But yeah, diving forward to the left side isn't so good. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think as well. Like, give me some positive feedback. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
We're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we